What is up, guys? We are here. We've got it. We are watching Usyk versus Dubois. I'm a few seconds late in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I literally just caught it in time. I wasn't even going to check, but I just thought, oh, I'll check a little bit early. Because someone said it's going to be on about 11, quarter past 11. It is 20 to 11 now, and it's already on. So it's on earlier than we thought it would be. But we're here. I'm expecting Usyk to win this clearly. I think that's everyone's kind of predictions. I don't know how good Dubois is, but we'll see. I don't get how these two are at heavyweight when there's people like Tyson, Joshua, Wilder at heavyweight who would tower over these guys. Obviously, Usyk was able to beat Joshua twice, so that's maybe it's not everything. But I don't think Joshua's at the top of the division, to be brutally honest. I think Deontay would beat Joshua. I'm assuming Dubois, who's used to fighting heavier guys, as always being a heavyweight, as far as I'm aware, is going to be used to a slower pace, and Usyk's probably going to try and put it on him. He seems like he's going hard already, to be fair. Pretty active first round, to be fair, because I'm just not used to watching heavyweights fight like this, like at all. Like heavyweights to me are normally like far slower, you know, heavier shots. See it a lot, obviously, in the UFC, far slower pace. But I feel like it takes something different out of you. Wrestling and kicking, super draining on the cardio system. Whereas boxing, I feel like honestly you can kind of do a lot of work and not get too gassed. Ooh, are we already buffering? I hope we're not. I think we are. Yep, the stream's already fallen through. Great. Not much to comment on so far, kind of just back and forth. Usyk popping out the jab a lot. Usyk's touching him a little bit, nothing too crazy, but he's reaching his target, which is, you know, something you don't want to be happening to you. Usyk seems far lighter on his feet than Dubois does. Dubois is kind of plodding, moving forwards. Usyk is just light, you know, bobbing in and out. But they're both reaching the mark. They've both, you know, gotten through the guard already, to be fair. Jab there from Dubois. Usyk definitely trying to get that right hook. Usyk's hands seem fast, and he seems aggressive off the start, which I don't see a lot in heavyweight boxing nowadays. A lot of guys are kind of comfortable with just slowly finding a power shot, but Usyk seems to be trying to find something straight away, which I love. I like that. Another straight left down the pipe. I mean, in all fairness though, why would you be worried about Dubois if you fought someone like AJ, who's been throwing everything at you, and you take it? Someone who's the size of Dubois wouldn't scare you. Let's be real here. This is like a sparring match for him. Nice straight left by Usyk, returned by an uppercut from Dubois. Another jab there from Usyk. And again, doubling up, trying to go for that 1-2 down the pipe. Dubois seems to literally be only throwing the jab. I don't know if I've seen him throw more than 5 punches with his right hand. I don't understand that. You're limiting yourself to half of your offense for what? To get ready for a right hand? Nah, man. I see the mentality of like the boxers. I think, I don't know. I just don't see enough ferocity from them in the top of the divisions. Well, maybe more in heavyweight because that's what I watch the most. But I mean, you see someone like Usyk, he's clearly looking for something off the bat. But I mean, I watched the Joshua fight against Helenius the other week, and he just seemed like he was point fighting, and then eventually went for the KO. He got it, in all fairness, but I just don't see there's that hunger, especially for the guys that aren't well known. It seems like they almost like reside themselves into these boxes of, oh, I'm obviously not gonna win this, so I'm just gonna try and get as many points as I can on him, and then eventually I'll get TKO'd or KO'd or I'll lose by decision. But the idea of winning just doesn't seem to be there. It doesn't look like it's there. Like occasionally they'll throw back something that looks like it has a bit of ferocity behind it, but nothing real. It's the vibe I'm getting from Dubois right now. I've not seen him really do anything. The head movement's not there. Not returning anything. Ooh. I hate that shit. I hate the low blows in boxing because I mean they've got a fucking waistband that goes up to halfway up their stomach, and then their balls are about another good few inches down below there. But if you get hit on your waist, it's somehow like a low blow. I don't get that in boxing. Like I get it, hips and below. You know, it's a no go. Legs and everything down is a no go. Fair enough. But at least have the whole body to be an option to hit on. It's like they're just scared of getting hit at times. Like the rules just like, you can hit me, but only in these areas. That's why I could never really be. Well, it's not like I could never be a boxer. I could definitely be a boxer. It's less dangerous in my opinion. If you're smart, you can keep yourself safe. But I mean, there's things to each sport that I love and I don't love. Obviously, I'm a mixed martial artist at heart. I love MMA. I love all the diversity of it. But there is part of me that just love boxing. I love actively boxing, like sparring. I love doing boxing sparring. Just seems like of course you get clipped at times, but it feels so fun. I don't know. Good jab there from Dubois. Just touched up Usyk. These rounds are always so quick in boxing as well. Could never gas out doing this. Dubois is doing far better, avoiding the shots far better. Seems like he's actually awake now. Still getting touched up a little bit, but I mean nothing terrible. Next round, I'm going to count how many shots Dubois throws with his right hand. Nice 1-2 there from Usyk. It's raining? Is this in an open top arena? Where is this? That's so stupid. If this is in the UK and it's in an open top arena, that's dumb. Again, I'm going to count Dubois' right hands in this fight, this round. One, two. Jabs from Usyk there. Yeah, they're saying that Dubois doesn't move his head, and they're not wrong. He doesn't have a good enough head movement, in my opinion. Right hand there again. Another one. That's 4. He's impressing me so far with the amount of right hands. Nice left hand down the pipe from Usyk. Usyk's footwork is great. He's really good at getting off that centre line and kind of working his way around his opponent. Doing it again now. That's 5. A good jab there from Dubois. Another one. That's 2. There's a good connection on that right hand, to be fair. Nice left hand there from Dubois as well. I'd like to see if Usyk can keep this pace up for 12 rounds. I'm sure he can. He, a very high level boxer. I'm sure he's used to it. But it should be interesting. Yeah, 0 head movement from Dubois. Oh, this is in Poland. It's slippery in the ring. Jesus, man, come on! Someone should have cleaned that up before the fight. That's just dangerous. Yeah, you can kind of hear their shoes slipping on their fucking mats. Jesus Christ. Heavyweight boxing, heavyweight championship of the world even. And it's wet in the ring. Crazy. Okay. In all fairness, he threw 12 right hands in that round. But yeah, Usyk's jabs are just getting through the guard every time, and Dubois' head movement isn't good enough. He gets touched, And he doesn't really try and move it up the centre line. I've not even seen him try and move his head back. He just kind of... Like, I just don't get how these guys make it so far in the heavyweight division. Like, how are you fighting for a world championship with, like, such little head movement? Maybe it's just, like, natural talent. Like, they've just got really good KO power against, like, you know, an average heavyweight fighter. But against the top of the division, they just get worked. Give it the last round to Dubois. I won't give it any rounds to Dubois at the moment. Don't get me wrong, Dubois is not doing terrible. He's throwing fairly good right hands at the moment. He's doing far more in the last round than he has in the first three. Jab connects straight away from Usyk. How is it? Ooh! Good body shot. No, what do you mean low? Oh, stop it, man. Let me see the replay. Let me see the replay. Let me see the low blow. Show me the replay, come on. He's making it seem like that's really bad. So if this isn't, like, right on the balls... I can't see from that angle, that's from behind. What did you... Why is that the only... You've got one camera in the entire fucking arena? Sometime today, please. Show me another shot. You've got multiple cameras all around the ring. I know you've got a better shot of that, so I don't like the fact that they're not showing it. I don't get why you wouldn't. Still want to see that replay. They've shown one replay of the low blow from behind Usyk. You can't see anything, and then now they're not showing anymore. I don't get that. Just seems cheap. I never want to say they're protecting the champ there by like showing that it wasn't actually a low blow. But at the end of the day, you know, boxing, I have to admit, isn't the best. Okay, here's a better angle. That wasn't low. That's not a belt line. That's not low. That's not low. That's not low. I don't know the rules with boxing, as in like if it touches the top of the belt line, is it low? If it's above the line, is it good? Is it like below the band part and it's low? I don't know the rules on that, but that was on the band. That was on the thick band around. But that wasn't a ball shot. I'll say that much. Nowhere near the balls, mate. What's going on, man? You can't say yeah you're ready and then say no you're not ready. What the fuck is this, man? Ref needs to fucking act like a ref. But they're just acting like he's just like, yeah, sure, whatever you want, Usyk. It's not how it works, man. You're either ready or you're not ready. 1 minute rest? Let's see it again. That's on the belt line. I mean, do I think it hit the balls? No. Do I think it could have hit the top of a cup and maybe hit into his balls? Possibly. But I mean, by no means. This fucking ref's a moron. I like that the commentators are being brutally honest here. Dubois knows that was a legal shot. Can't believe the ref didn't see that. That's crazy to me. It's literally your only job, bro. Make sure the shots are legal. That's it. And my man missed that one. Well, I don't know. As I said, I don't know the exact rulings for boxing and low blows. So maybe that was, but maybe it was low. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. What are you pointing at? What are you pointing at? Then okay, ref. If you're saying no, then you can't stop the fight. Stop you saying no to tell him. I don't like this. I hate boxing at times. It just seems so. Ugh. I don't know. Dubois needs to stop pouring at Usyk's jab hand and just throw something around it. Dubois' negative head movement is going to be the end of him, I swear. Throw, Dubois, throw. Jab to the face again. None of these angles look great for Usyk. I don't know who that commentator is, but they're going, a shot by each man after the bell. And bro goes, yeah, I like that though. Yeah, fuck it. Like to see some animosity. A little bit, not too much. Not when it's not needed, but just so you know that these guys are both wanting to. But it's crazy. That could have been a finish from Dubois there. According to one of the commentators, he clearly thought that was a legal blow. That just because of the ref, that could have been a heavyweight championship for Dubois, and it wasn't. Because Usyk wasn't able to get up for a while there. He was hurt by that body shot. Oh well, ball shot, whatever you decide it's gonna be, but he was hurt by it. But you gotta keep that pressure on. You gotta keep throwing shots down there. Otherwise, eventually it's just gonna pull away from you. Because Usyk's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. By no means is he gonna suddenly just go, "Oh right, yeah." Unless Dubois connects with another low body shot, because he's still throwing to the head right now. I don't think he needs to throw low, but he's not. Almost a good body shot there from him. Body shot from Dubois again. Stop acting like that's low. That's not low. I'm not loving Usyk's behavior in this fight, I have to admit. There's a reaction from Usyk every single time Dubois throws to the body. And Dubois not focusing there enough. I think he needs to throw a couple up top and then throw something low. A couple up top and throw something low. Just keep mixing it, but keep throwing stuff low. Good body shot there, right around the elbow. There's another fight after the heavyweight championship? Surely not. Maybe it's a different event they're talking about. I don't get why they've not got anyone in there in like whilst the fight's on break in between rounds to dry off the mat. I don't get why they wouldn't do that. Usyk is far better technically. There's no doubt about that. But obviously he is undersized for a heavyweight, so that's always going to play a factor. I mean, you'd think less so much in a fight against Dubois, who seems like a smaller heavyweight. But I mean, you never really know. You never really know. Maybe against a big heavyweight like AJ, it's not going to be hard for him because AJ is so much slower. Usyk's connecting a lot on Dubois at the moment, almost at will. Swing and a miss from Usyk. Another good round for Usyk. You know what we are going to do whilst we're just waiting? Because I want to ask a couple of people on Twitch what they think of... Doesn't look like anyone on Twitch is reacting to the fights, which is interesting. Someone's just live streaming it, I guess. Multiple people are live streaming it. How did they get away with this? Crazy. I'm seeing Usyk getting a TKO in the next 3 rounds. Dubois doesn't seem to be able to hit these body shots when he wants to, and Usyk does seem to be able to hit these headshots when he wants to. And I mean, at the end of the day, Usyk's going to get finished by a body shot if he does, and Dubois is going to get finished by a headshot if he does. And only one of them is happening at will at the moment, so I don't think Dubois is going to be won by a decision, just because Usyk was definitely storming away with the first few rounds, and they're not going to count that body shot as a body shot, so he probably won't win that round either. But you know, he's probably won like a couple of rounds, handful, like 2 or 3 maybe. By the end of the fight, maybe a few more. Dubois just got to just throw behind that left elbow of Usyk. He's doing it too close, and Usyk's elbow is just blocking it every time. Just kind of swing it out there a little bit. Either swing it out or just put it in close, put it right into the solar plexus. It was an uppercut that hit him in the thingy before, uppercut to the body. So throw that again. See if you can connect with it twice. He's just trying to throw these hooks and dipping down, and I feel like that's just catching Usyk's elbow and taking off a lot of the force. So, but I'm not gonna lie, I think this Usyk versus Tyson Fury, I don't imagine him being able to beat Tyson at all, honestly. But maybe, as I said, maybe it's just a thing where Usyk versus big guys, light work for him, but Usyk versus guys a little bit bigger than him, a bit harder. It's always weird how things add up like that. MMA maths, UFC, boxing maths, never really always makes sense. So nice jab there from Dubois. Dubois is doing better in this round. I'd say this round's Dubois at the moment, but Usyk's putting it on now towards the end of the round. Nice head movement there from Dubois for once. Usyk missing a lot of these hooks he's showing now towards the head. I think he needs to stick to, again missed. I think he needs to stick to just 1-2s down the pipe. They seem to be connecting really well. There we go. Like that. Barely a knockdown. Hit him with some good shots and then kind of bumped into him. But Dubois took the count, so. Could have been a 1 knockdown apiece if the ref had scored it correctly. And that could have been Dubois' round as well if he just lasted 10 more seconds. Yeah, he caught him with that uppercut as he dipped down a bit. Usyk did. And then he went for another one, and Dubois just kind of, tried to get out of the way by just taking a knee. Disappointing, but I mean, better than taking a heavy another shot again and getting dropped at the end of the round. Like dropped, if you know what I mean. That's so crazy. Dubois was running around, but because he gets dropped, it's a 10-8 round. I do not understand boxing scoring. It's because there's so many more rounds, so 10-8s don't mean as much as a UFC 10-8. Because a UFC 10-8 is you've dominated start to finish of the round and dropped them as well. Boxing 10-8s is just you've dropped them. If you drop them, you get a 10-8. It's crazy to me. But it makes sense. There's 12 rounds, so. Not again. Stop it. Stop it. It's to the belt line. Because all it's going to do is make Dubois tentative of throwing body shots, and the ref is just doing a shit job. He's enforcing what Usyk is saying, not what he sees, which is just stupid. So stupid. What a shit ref. I still think Usyk could finish this, though. And then it's nothing to do with the ref. Well, a little bit. Yeah, Dubois seems tired now. He's getting out of the way, and then as soon as he gets out of the way, thinks he's set to throw something. Usyk's already throwing something else at him. He's not throwing any damage in the first minute of this round. Now he's throwing a right. I wish someone was watching along with this fight. And then at the next round, at the end of this round, I'm gonna. Maybe it's because they're way bigger than I think, but that jab didn't seem like it had really a lot on it, but dropped him. What? I don't get boxing. I don't get boxing, bro. No one in the UFC, unless they're not even ranked, is getting knocked out by something like that, in my opinion. I don't get it, bro. Bigger gloves. Bigger gloves, more padding, and you're getting KO'd by a not super powerful jab. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe, but I've never been in there with a heavyweight boxer, so maybe it looks slow, doesn't look super powerful, but the weight behind it is something different, and I just cannot understand until I get hit by it. Maybe that's just it. Maybe that's just it. But from what I saw there, mediocre to fuck. Can't lie. Can't lie. Let me get YouTube up. See if anyone's doing a watch along. Usyk. Watch along. 24,000 watching now. Right, let's have a look at this. Someone else? Yeah, let's see what this guy says. Is this guy gonna reply to his chat? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, Dubois didn't complain about the low low. In all fairness, that is true. He didn't, and he, in my opinion, he should have. So. Right, I might cut it off here. I'm waiting for someone to reply to this. Was it a low blow or not? Some of the other people were watching it live. I'm trying to see what this guy's got a poll going up right now on his YouTube. Still waiting to see if this is going to be low blow, not low blow. Come on, someone give me an answer. Yeah, this guy is saying he thought it was a low. It wasn't a low blow, but he still thinks Usyk would have made the count if he'd got back up. And honestly, I don't know. Usyk was down there, and he looked like he tried to get up at one point and then couldn't. So honestly, I don't know. That was a good body shot. That was a low blow. But then again, as I said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. I don't know the rules for boxing's low blow. I don't know where you have to hit above for it not to be a low blow. If it's the band, if you can hit that thick band and it is not a low blow, then there was no low blow there. If you can hit kind of anywhere, then I mean, if you can't touch the shorts at all, then it was a low blow. But that's my thought behind it. Anyway, that's where we're gonna cut it off here, guys. Good fight, but I don't know. I just think I think a version of Dubois with a more ferocious, kind of more wanting to get at it mentality would run through Usyk there. Like I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But then again, I'm sure Joshua. Well, but then again, at the same, I was gonna say Joshua could have done that. But at the same time, my opinion of Joshua nowadays is a guy who likes going to decisions and is scared to risk anything. Like the guy seems to barely go for anything. Like he'll throw just simple combinations over and over again, defend over and over again, but will never throw anything that is a risk to reward ratio kind of thing. Like he's not going to risk anything to try and get that reward of a knockout. He'll get it when it comes to him, when he won't force it, which is a good thing at times. But at other times, if you're not the dominant boxer, like AJ clearly wasn't against Usyk, it will just leave you at the end of a fight down on the scorecards. And that's what happened twice. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, as I said, before I keep rambling on and on about how much I'm disappointed in AJ nowadays, and how I think somehow the heavyweight division is being ran majority by Tyson Fury, who is not fighting boxers, and Usyk, who is tiny for the division. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, you can be a great boxer, but you have to be really amazing to be able to do those kind of things. But I don't think Usyk is that amazing. I just think the heavyweight division at the moment is a bit lackluster in boxing. Same with a lot of divisions in boxing, unfortunately, at the moment. But as I said, before I start rambling on about all of that, which I just have, and we'll cut it off there. As always, guys, UFC events, boxing events, if there is one, big ones, at least for boxing, every weekend. So tune in on sometimes late Saturday, sometimes early Sunday. Obviously today it's late Saturday. Other than that, movies on Mondays, live action TV shows all throughout the week, anime shows all throughout the week. Tune in. We do a bunch of shit. If there's something you guys want to see, something you guys want to see, let me know and we can do it, because we've not got massive commitment to anything at the moment. We're just putting stuff out that we think people will like. But that's all for me. I'll see you guys soon, yeah? Peace.